Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about how to uh, use the BAPI, standard BAPI, to upload the data, to upload the bank information. Okay, and after that one, I have executed VH01 transaction. I have passed something data here. What is the document number? Don't know exactly. I'm checking that one. Yesterday created one document, right? I'm checking for that one. This is also 23rd only. Yeah, 048. So yesterday I have created this one. Okay, yesterday I have created this one. So same way, how yesterday I have created a sales order, the same way I will go for BAPI. First of all, I will check BAPI is available or not for the sales order creation. Okay, for the transaction code to check the BAPI, the transaction code is BAPI only. BAPI, the transaction. Here I'm clicking on alphabetical tab, and here we have to check for sales. Is there any sales application is available or not? Sales order is available here, and now I want to create a sales order, right? So here create from that to is coming here. Okay, and one more thing also is there, create with DIA is there. So if you check here, it is does not exist. So better to don't use this one. If you come to create from that to, then there is no, does not exist like that. Okay, you can use this function module. I'm copying this one. So if you don't know the this is the exact function module or not to create the BAPI, then you can ask your functional guys, then they will suggest you. Okay, the documentation is available here, right? So by reading of this documentation, we can understand what is the use of this function module. Now I'm executing this function module. So SC37 transaction. Click on this play button. Okay, and here we have to check which type of parameters we have to pass here. Mandatory parameters like that. We have to check here. The attributes tab. In the attributes tab, we can see here remote enable module. Okay, so BAPI is the remote enable function module only. Okay, either it is RFC or BAPI, whatever it is a remote enable function module only. Okay, and if I click on import tab, you can see here all parameters are passed by value only. Okay, all parameters are passed by value only. In export tab also, all are passed by value only. And tables, I think in tables there is no import, pass by value, pass by reference option is not available in the tables tab. We can get in the import and export only. Okay, in the import tab, something header, order header in is a mandatory field here. Okay, this is a mandatory thing here. Fine. In the export tab, something sales document number I am getting. Okay, sales document number I am getting. On the tables tab, you can see here written something is there. Okay, if something error is available, then we can get the information in the written parameter. Okay, now the written parameter is available in the now tables tab, means it is the internal table. Okay, here we can get multiple messages. Okay, here we can get multiple messages. That's why they have they have taken in the tables tab. Okay, now I will execute it. I will execute it, and here if you see our order header in is coming, and in the next line only order header in x is coming. Okay, both are same here. Okay, both are same here, and we have to fill these two work areas. How can we get to know this is a work area or internal table? If you see this type of icon, this is a work area. If you see this type of icon, then this is the internal table. Okay, fine. And 1 minute, and I'm clicking on back button and click on tables here. The tables also one option is there. Order partners. Okay, order partners is the mandatory field here. Okay, and the remaining fields are optional. Okay, if you take data, then it will update in the database tables. If you don't take the data, then the data won't update in the database tables. But this is a mandatory thing. Order partners are the mandatory thing here. Fine. I will execute the function module, and here order is coming here. Order header in is coming here. Just click on this button. I am filling it now. Okay, I am filling it now. Just click on this button, and now I will click on this button. Okay, so vertically I want to display this work area, so I am clicking on this button. Okay, fine. And now in the while creation of the sales document number. Okay, one more time I will create a sales order slash and VA01. Here first time here it is asking the order type. Okay, order type I am giving like OR1. Okay, this is the standard order, so we don't know exactly. Okay, here in this system I am using OR1. Okay, if you check in any another system, okay, there will not be OR1. They may use some different order type. Okay, it will the data will depend on the business and the company. Okay, the data is not unique in all the systems. It depend on their business. They will create the output types. This all data they will create. Okay, as a technical guy, we don't know exactly which type of data we have to take here. Okay, we have to take the help from the functional guys. Okay, which type of data I have to pass here, like that we have to ask the functional guys. They will explain you. Okay, and sales organization, as of now I am passing 0001, and the distribution channel I am passing 01, and the division I am passing as 01. Okay, I'm passing this much data only in the first screen. Okay, the first screen. Click an enter button. Just note down that one. Order type, sales organization, distribution channel, and division. These four fields only I am passing here, right? And click an enter button. And here sold to party, I'm giving as 10 here. Okay, 10 I have given here. And material. Okay, what is the material? Material I'm taking M1, and the quantity is 200, and the units is E, and the plant is 001. I will pass. Okay, click an enter button. Here just I am passing the customer number. Here I am just passing the customer number and the material number. Automatically item 10 is coming here. Okay, automatically item number 10 is coming here. Here how they have configured 10, 20, 30, 40, like that items will come. Okay, this is the configuration from the functional side. And material number I'm giving as M1, and the order quantity I'm giving 200. Unit of measurement is each, and plant is 0001. I am passing. Okay, 0001 I am passing here, and remaining things automatically it is coming here. Okay, I am not passing anything. If you see here, some more extra data is coming here. Okay, more extra data is coming. I am not passing those all things. Just I am giving customer number, material number, quantity, unit of measurement, and plant. Okay, this much of data only I'm giving here. This is the limited data. Okay, I don't know the full functionality here. Okay, full business I don't know. That is why I am not taking all the fields. What are the mandatory fields? Those fields only I am filling here. Okay, now click on save button. Click on save button. So one document number is generating 3049. Okay, 3049. I will open that one in VA03. 3049 is coming. If you click on enter button, you can see the data. Right. So in the same way, I will fill the function module also. So this is the function module. Okay, this is a function module, and in the header, okay, order header. I mean, this is the work area. So I am clicking on this button. I want to fill something data here. Okay, here order type is coming. Okay, order type I am providing like OR1. Okay, so OR1 I have given in the first screen of PE01 transaction. Right, and after that one sales organization. Sales organization I am providing like 0001. Okay, and distribution channel 01 and a division 01. Okay, same thing in which data I have taken in the VA01 transaction. Same data I am filling here in the header tab. Okay, and here I am not taking anything. Okay, other than this one I am not taking anything here. I'm checking for any other fields. Fine, I am not taking anything. So just click on enter button or OK button. Okay, now click on back. Okay, I'm filling something data in the order IN, right? So how many fields we are filling here? We are filling something 4 fields, I think so. 4 fields only. So whatever the data I am filling here, okay, those fields only: document type, sales organization, distribution channel, and division. These 4 fields, right? So same fields will available. Okay, same fields will available in this order header INX also. Okay, here we not required to pass all the data here. Okay, in the header IN is coming, right? So order header IN is coming here, right? So here which type of in which fields you are passing the data. Okay, in which fields you are passing the data. So here also those fields are available. Okay, those all fields will available here. Fine. So you are passing something document type. So here we have to pass X here. Okay, we are just confirming. Okay, we are just giving something confirmation. Okay, in the header I'm giving something document type and sales organization. Okay, I'm passing the sales organization, and distribution channel also I'm passing, and division also I'm passing. Just I'm passing X like that. Okay, in the first work area, which I mean in which field I have passed the data, those all fields will come here, and we have to pass X. Okay, for which field we have passed the data, for those fields we have to pass here X. And here updating flag is coming here. Okay, updating flag means, so if you are inserting the data, then you have to pass here I. Okay, if you are changing something data, updating, you are modifying or you are updating something data, then you have to take here U. Okay, as of now I am taking inserting. Okay, I am inserting the new record information in the table level, right? So I am taking here I here. Okay, just I am taking I, and X I am taking. Okay, this is for confirmation. Click on OK button, click on back button. In the header I am maintaining these two only. Okay, order header in and order header INX. These two only I am passing here. Fine, and I will come to the tables tab here. In the tables tab, item data is coming here. Okay, item data, I mean order item IN and order items INX is coming here. Okay, both will contain same structure only. Okay, I mean both will contain same fields only. Okay, but in IN you are passing something data, right? For example, you are passing the data for 4 fields, right? Those 4 fields are will available in INX also. So here we have to pass X for those fields. Okay, just for confirmation like that. And now I am clicking on this button. Something table symbol is coming here, right? So I am clicking on that button here. Okay, and now I will click on this button. I mean, I want to display this table in the vertically. Okay, if you see here, it is coming like this in the horizontally. So this is not good to scroll to the right side each and every time, right? So what I will do, I will click on this button. Okay, click on that button, and now we can get the values in the vertically. Okay, so while creating of VA01 transaction, at the time item number automatically it is taking like 10. Okay, automatically it is taking 10. I am not providing anything here in the item number. Okay, automatically it is taking, right? And here we have to pass that one. Okay, we have to pass that one. Item number 10 like that we have to pass. Fine, I am passing item number as 10. Okay, and the material. Okay, so if you come here, what is the material we are passing? M1, right? Same M1 I will take in the material also. M1, right? And target quantity is nothing but how much quantity you are ordering here. Okay, 200 units. Okay, 200, and the unit of measurement is each, EA, right? I will pass these two things also here. The quantity is, I will pass it now, 500 I will pass. Okay, 500 quantity I am passing, and the unit of measurement is EA, each. Fine, and I am passing plant also here. Okay, and I am passing plant also here. Plant is 0001, right? So same thing I will maintain here also. Where is the plant? Plant is coming here. I will pass 0001. Okay, and click on OK button. Fine. This is for one item. Okay, this is for one item. If you want to add one more item, okay, then we have to click on this place button. Okay, then one more line will insert. At that time we can insert the data. Okay, as of now I am taking the single line. Okay, item number 10 only I am passing here. Fine. So where did you pass the data? Item number 10 and material number M1 and plant is 0001. Target quantity is 500 and the target units is each, right? So these fields information only I am passing here, and click on back button. Same structure will be there. Okay, I have just now I have passed in order items in. If you see here, one entry is available here. Okay, just now I have entered one record, so it is coming one entry. Now I have to click on this button also. Okay, order items INX. Okay, here also I have to pass the data. Click on this button, and now what is the item number I have given there? Item number 10 I have given. Okay, for item number 10, which type of data you are passing, which fields you are filling? Okay, how many fields you are filling here? Okay, here material I have filled. Okay, material I have filled, and plant also I have filled, and target quantity I have filled, and unit of measurement also I have filled here. Okay, so these things, these 4 fields I have filled. Okay, these 4 fields I have filled for the item number 10. Okay, why we have to maintain here item number 10? Okay, in the first internal table I can maintain 2-3 items also, 10, 20, 30 like that. Like that also I can maintain. And here we have to just confirm. Okay, for item number 10, which fields we have selected, we have passed. For item number 20, which fields we have passed, like that we have to pass, right? That's why I'm maintaining here item number 10, 20, 30 like that I have to maintain here. Okay, click on OK button. Okay, now click on back button. This is also fine. I mean order items one I am passing, and order items INX I am passing. Okay, now I will come to the order partners. Okay, order partners, just click on this button. Order partners means click on this button. Okay, order partner means here customer. Okay, partner is nothing but customer. Okay, so I have passed the customer number like 10. The customer number 10 I have passed here, right? So same thing I will maintain here. Okay, partner number is 10. Okay, and which type of customer it is? It is sold to party or ship to party or bill to party. Some customers types will be there. Okay, some customers types will be there. So this will handle by functionals. Okay, which type of customer it is? So a customer, so you are ordering something something in the Amazon or Flipkart like that. Okay, you are ordering from Hyderabad, but the delivery address is uh, in a Bangalore address. Okay, here sold to party customer address is Hyderabad, and ship to party customer address, customer is same here. Okay, he is paying the money and he wants to deliver to any another address. So delivering address is ship to party here. Okay, in the same way here also we have to maintain which type of customer it is. Okay, here I am passing something sold to party SP I am passing. Okay, sold to party SP I am passing here. If you don't know which type of data we have to pass here, then you just ask your functional consultant. They will help out you here. Okay, while filling the data, if you don't know the data which type of data you have to pass, then you can ask your functionals. And here I am passing something zeros, leading zeros I am adding here, and click on OK button and click on back button. And scheduled lines also is coming here. This is also mandatory thing here. Okay, scheduled lines, order scheduled. Okay, order schedules in order schedules INX. Okay, this will also I will be here. Just click on this button. Okay, click on this button here. Item number 10. Okay, here I am passing the item number 10 and the quantity. Okay, quantity I am passing 500, right? So same I am maintaining here 500. That's it. Okay, here we have to just confirm. Okay, in the item, for the first item how much quantity you are ordering, for the second item how much quantity you are ordering. So just we have to maintain the item number and quantity. Okay, this is the mandatory thing here. So I am clicking on OK button. Here I am filling only two things. Okay, item number and required quantity. Okay, and in INX also just click on back button, and here INX is coming here, schedules INX. Okay, and here also we have to pass same thing. Okay, click on this button, and here the item number is 10. Item number is 10, and for this one I am passing required quantity. Only required quantity I am passing as X. Okay, and click on OK button. That's it. Now click on back button. Okay, and click on execute button. Okay, execute it. So sales document number is generating in the exporting tab. Okay, in the export tab, sales document number 3050 is coming. Okay, let me check 3050 is available or not in the transaction VA03 like that. I will check that one. 3050 is coming. Click on enter button. The SD document 3050 is not the database or has been archived. Something is coming here, but in the function module it is showing something the document number here. Okay, 3050 it is showing here. It is exporting, means by using these input values it is exporting one document number 3050. Okay, and if you see here a written is there, written parameter is there. If you click on this written parameter, here 4 entries are coming. Okay, but these 4 entries are success messages and warning messages. Okay, and you can see here SSWS is coming here, means this is a success message and one warning message and 3 success messages are coming. Okay, and you can see here standard order 3050 has been saved. Okay, so the data is saving, but I am not confirming here. Okay, I am not confirming here. How can we confirm this one? By using BAPI transaction commit function module. Okay, that is the mandatory thing here. If we are inserting something data in the table levels at the time, this is a mandatory thing. We have to confirm that one. Fine. I will click on back button here. I will save the data. Okay, I will save the data first of all. Today's date is 25, right? Fine. And now click on, we can see the data here. I mean, some variants will be there 25th. Okay. I will click on back button. One more time, I will click on back button. One more time. Now I have to execute two function modules. Okay, in one sequence. The first function module is BAPI sales order create form dot two. Okay, this is a function, first function module, and after that one I have to execute BAPI transaction commit. Okay, in one sequence I have to execute two function modules, right? Now I will click on function module here and click on execute and click on test sequence. Okay, I want to execute two function modules in one sequence, so I am clicking on this button. And now what is the first function module? The first function module just I have copied and I am pasting here. The second function module BAPI transaction commit. Click on enter. Okay, and now it is executing the first function module. Okay, BAPI sales order create from that too. Okay, now I will click on this button one more time. I'm double clicking on this 25th 2509 2020 like that, and the data is coming here. Okay, the variant data is coming here. Okay, same thing. I'm clicking on execute button. And now 3051 document number is generating here. Okay, sales document 3051 document number is generating. This is in exporting tab. And if you see here, written parameter is containing 4 records. Okay, you have to check here. In these 4 records, is there any error message or not? But there is no error message. Okay, 3 success messages are coming and 1 warning message is coming, but there is no error message, right? Now there is no problem. Okay, it is executed successfully, right? So this is the BAPI sales order create from that2 function module. Now I have to execute the BAPI transaction commit. Then only this 3051 will update in the tables, right? Now click on back button. Now BAPI transaction commit is coming here. Okay, BAPI transaction commit. This is the second function module. Click on execute button. This is executed. Okay, this is executed. Now I will check. Okay, now I will check 3051 document number. 3051 document number. Click on enter button. Now the data is coming. This is created on 25th. Right? Just I am giving M1 and the quantity, order quantity, where is it? Order quantity is 500 and this is the each. Okay, and the plant number 0001, and remaining data is coming automatically. Okay, and here I am not passing any other records in real time. We have to pass something conditions like CGST, SGST, IGST, like that we have to pass. If you double click on this material number, here something account or otherwise conditions are coming here. Okay, here automatically some conditions are coming PR00 something like this. So if you want to apply something CGST, SGST, we have to pass the data here. Okay, if you are passing something CGST, SGST, then how much percentage we are giving here, the percentage we are here to give here. Okay, but I'm not giving these all things. Okay, I'm not giving these all things. So if you are giving something data, okay, if you're giving something data, then in the function module also we have to fill the data. So this is the function. 1 minute. So in the function module, in the tables tab, you have to fill another table, internal tables also. For example, if you are passing something conditions, okay, something tax conditions you are passing at the time, we have to fill the order conditions tab also, internal table also. Okay, so like this, if you are passing something text, then order text you have to pass. So like this, you have to pass. So in the VH01 transaction, in which tabs you are passing the data. So those tabs information, those tabs will come in the internal tables here. Okay, internal tables. You have to fill those internal tables also. Okay, fine. This is the simple one. Okay, I am not taking much information here. I am just taking basic information. Okay, what are the mandatory fields? Those fields only I am filling here. That's it. And other than that fields, I am not taking anything. Okay, and now I have to take in the program. Okay, this is function module. That is okay, fine. Now I have to go for program. Okay, fine. I will create one program. First of all, we have to call the function module. Okay, but the function module, name is BAPI sales order create from BAT2. Okay, this is a function module, and after this function module, we have to call one more function module, that is BAPI transaction commit. Then only the data will update in the database table. BAPI transaction commit, and here update equal to something is there. Sorry, wait is there. So you just pass X here. Okay, it will wait up to 1 second or 2 seconds, and the data will update here. Okay, if you don't pass wait equal to X, then also it will work fine. As of now, I will remove it. I will keep it in comment. Otherwise, I will remove it. Okay, I'm calling the BAPI transaction commit the function module. That's it. Okay, and now fine. And now I have to declare something. It is asking here something order header IN. This is a mandatory thing here. Okay, this is a mandatory thing. So I have to declare something order header IN. Okay, if you are filling this order header IN, then order header INX will be there. Okay, this one also you have to fill. Okay, you have to remember this one. Not only in this function module, not only in the sales order creation function module, if you go to any another function modules also, if you see this type of things, okay, something header name will, in work area name will be there, and below that one only same name will be there, and it will add X at the end of that name. Okay, then you have to fill that one also. Okay, then you have to fill that one also. Now I will declare this work area. Okay, I will declare like data work area header. Okay, work area header type, but I don't know what is the type here. Okay, I don't know what is the type, so I will go to the function module. Okay, this is the function module. In the import tab, okay, this is import tab only. Here it is coming exporting. Okay, here it is coming exporting. If you go to the function module, then this will available in the importing tab. Okay, in the importing tab, here order header IN is coming. This is the mandatory field. Okay, this is a mandatory field. So I will copy this one. Okay, the name I am copying here, and I will paste here. Okay, fine. Now I have to take one more work area also, work area header. X I am taking here. Okay, X I am taking. I don't know the type, so I will go to the function module. Okay, so this is the order header INX is there. So I will copy this association type. Okay, just I am declaring work area. Okay, work area header I will copy here, and I will paste here. Okay, and work area header X is coming here. I will take it and I will pass here. Okay, I am not filling that one. I will fill. Okay, I will fill. First of all, I am declaring how to declare the internal tables for KRS, those all things. Okay, and here importing is coming. Okay, importing is coming. So I'm executing the function module. At that time I'm importing the sales document number, right? So that sales document number I will import into one variable, that is LV underscore something variable I will take here, LV underscore VBELN. Okay, if you execute this function module, it is throwing an output. Okay, it is displaying one sales document number. Okay, that document number I'm catching here. Okay, I'm catching into LV underscore VBELN. This is a variable. I will declare that one here. Data LV underscore VBELN type VBELN. Okay, fine. Now here return parameter is there. Okay, so return parameter, if it is in the exporting tab, okay, in the function module I'm telling. Okay, in this function module, return parameter is in exporting tab, then that is a work area. Okay, then that is a work area. If the return parameter is available in the tables tab, then that is the internal table. Okay, return is coming here. This is the internal table now, right? And here return is coming. Okay, return is coming. So I want to declare this one also here. Okay, work area return and type something name will be there, and IT return type table of something type will be there. Okay, I will copy it from the function module. Okay, here BAPI red2 is coming here. Okay, just copy this name and go to the program. Here just paste it. Okay, paste it. Type table of this one. Sorry. Fine. And now I will pass that name to the function module here. IT return, right? IT return RETU. I will uncomment it. And tables tab also I will uncomment. Okay, I will remove these things. I don't want those all things. Okay.
Sir, written spelled wrong, sir. What can I return?
RETU,
You, Mr. R.
here also written.